For production possibilities, we're going to create what we call the production possibilities frontier. And the production possibilities frontier shows us the combinations of goods and services we can produce and those that we can't. So we have a table in our graphic here. So we're producing apples and oranges. And so we have three options of production possibilities. So for option one, we are using all of our factors of production, all the land, labor, capital, entrepreneurship to produce oranges. So if we produce just oranges, we can produce 300 units of oranges. But if we're using all of our resources to produce oranges, we don't have any left for apples. So we're going to get 0 apples. So let's say, oh, well, maybe we want some apples. So we're going to take some of the resources away from oranges and we're going to bring them over to apples. So we're going to take some of the land, labor, capital, and entrepreneurship. We're going to produce some apples. So now we're going to increase our ability to produce apples up to 50. But when we took some of those resources away from oranges, now we're going to get fewer oranges. So we've talked about opportunity cost. So the opportunity cost of gaining the apples is we're losing the oranges. Okay, so if we increase still our amount of apples that we're going to produce from 50 to 100, now it's going to take all of the resources. And if we use all of the resources for the production of apples, we don't have any left for oranges, so we get 0 oranges. So if we took that information and we plotted each one of these option points on this graph, so if we have 0 apples, okay, so we're at the origin here, but we get 300 oranges, so that's going to be the point where the two different colors intersect up here. And then we could also look at option 3, we're producing 100 apples, but 0 oranges. So that's going to be down here in the bottom right of our graph. Okay, so if we connected those 2 points, we're going to get that production possibilities frontier. So this line here is going to tell us our production possibilities that we have for apples and oranges. So anything on the line that's perfect is where we want to be. It's actually called productive efficiency. But anything outside this line, we can't produce. We don't have enough resources to do that. So anything outside that line is considered unattainable. We can't get there. Anything inside that production possibilities frontier line is inefficient. We don't want to be inefficient because we get less stuff. So that's how we create a production possibilities frontier.